Hello trader, what's up trader? You're welcome back to my channel. This is DJ the Analyst. It's nice for meeting us. A pleasure having us once again, guys, on another interesting video. All right, so I want to also use this time to also welcome us to a brand new year, guys. So we are on a new year, and also we are also going to be bringing you guys with very wonderful videos that is going to help you guys in this your journey of trading this year. All right, because you are working or trying our utmost best to make sure that you guys get the best. Okay, you get the best of what you want in this particular year. All right, so that is why we are working our best to see how we can build this community and also get a way that many of you guys can also benefit and grow yourself in this new year. All right, so guys, in this video, guys, so I'm going to be showing us some things we need to see in this video, right? Like talking about how do you align your time frames with other time frames. All right, how do you align your time frames? Let's say you are looking at market at a higher time frame. Let's say you're looking at charts at 8 hours, 4 hours, or possibly maybe the daily time. Okay, and you want to, let's say you want to go in for an entry on the lower time frame. So in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to achieve that. All right, so make sure you stay to the end of this video. Don't forget, follow us, follow my channel if you are new to this very particular video, watching us for the first time. Make sure you follow my channel and make sure you subscribe, guys. Turn on notification bell. Don't forget to do that, so whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to get updated whenever I drop a new video. All right, so guys, let's quickly dive to the chart. All right, so looking at this chart before me here, you can see that already I've plotted out done my analysis on this very particular market, because this is how I'm able to do my analysis. This is what I do whenever I wake up in the morning. So whenever I go to the chart, I make sure that I bring out one or two things I need to see in the market, yeah, before I consider doing anything in the market. So these are the things you need to also cultivate, such kind of habit, not just going to the market, but trying to have a clearer market approach and market view in the chart before you do anything you want to do in the market. So if you look at this, guys, if you look at these traders, you'll find out that we have, this is this 25, all right? This is this 25, okay? Sorry, this 25S, I mean to say. So this is this 25S, guys. So you can see that I've already done my analysis on this market already, okay? So I've done my analysis, guys, on this market already. So that is why, let me remove this first so you guys understand. Okay. So you can see, guys, that I've done my analysis on this chart already. Now, if you look at it, okay, now how do I arrive at this particular market analysis? Now, we are on 8 hours time frame. You can see it here. So we are on 8 hours time frame. Mind you, I specifically said that you don't the thing that is needed is not necessarily you must start with the 8 hours, but for a good clear market picture, always use the higher time frames. They are very, very important. Okay, so the 4 hours, the eight, depending on your time frames, 4 hours, 8 hours daily. Okay, they are very, very good if you want to get the clear picture of the market. Don't look at the lower time frames if you want to analyze the market. Okay, so you want to analyze, have a good clear market view of the market, or you want to understand actually what the market is doing, always look at the higher time frames. All right, so that will help you that will help you to get a clear market view. All right, then you can now want to, if you now want to get maybe a sniper entry in the market, maybe you want to get early entry in the market chart, or so you can now use the maybe the 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame, whatever one of the choice. So, but I do advise that you have the higher time frame as a market view before you go to the lower time frame. So looking at these guys before us here, you can see that we have this 25x. Now, the market here, if you go down, if you view or yes, just zoom in, you'll find out that this market actually has been going down. Okay, we have been seeing the market moving down. Now, how do I figure out that this market has been going down? You can see clearly that this market has been giving us some market structure. Okay, so this market has been giving us some market structures here, which you can see here. We have this high, old high, and you can see another low in this high, and this low, this high. Okay, so you can also see the market gave us this high again, and this low. You can see this high here. Market created another high, another low. That this high that was made was lower than this high. Okay, so we have this as the lower high. Why this was a high? All right. So this started with a high, then this was a lower high, and this we had here as the lower low. So price action broke this low and went down straight to this place and made a new lower low. Okay, so price action made a new lower low. At this point, the market now made a new lower high. Now, this is a new lower high. This a previous old low and old high, I mean to say, but a lower high, and this a lower high. And this one here over here also a lower low. Then remember I told you guys in my previous video, if you've not watched that, which I talked about liquidity, resting on every swing point or swing high levels. All right. So if you notice this market, you'll find out that we have several market liquidities that are resting around these areas here, which you can see. So we can see that here at this point here, this high too, we also have, this is a lower high, okay? So because this was the main high that is seated here, which price did not break this high, all right? Price did not break this high that was around that point. So what you see market breaking series of lower highs and lows, pushing down. And at this point here, you can see we had a support here, which market did not break. Okay, but market need to have to give this buy to clear the to push the market down. So you can see here that this market with this illustration now is clearly that the market has been going down. So that's the first thing we need to establish first. Then now, if you look at these guys, you can also see again that that was what made me come into conclusion that we are going to obviously sell this market. All right. So now, if you look at here, we can also see that market is still giving us the same market structures, which I just highlighted. So we can see that our structure is a downtrend market. So which we can say price after going down, and the market now gave a buy. Okay, the buy that market gave here was buying. If you do our top-down analysis, if I go down to daily time frame, you find out this buy that market was giving obviously was price was buying from a very obvious demand level. All right. So okay, let's go down to daily time frame so you guys will understand it more clear. Okay. Let me go down to the daily time frame. So you see what I was talking about the market that was buying at that zone. Okay. All right. So here we are on the daily time frame. So here we are on the daily time frame. So let me zoom my chart. Okay. Now, guys, can you see where this market was obviously buying? All right. So this market was obviously buying at this point. Sorry. Hold on, guys. So so this market was obviously buying at this point here. So let me do this. So you can find that market was obviously buying at this point around this region. Yeah. So you can see, guys, this was what I was talking about. That you figure out that this market was obviously buying at this demand area, and you find out that price took out this was also a demand zone. Okay, but if you look here, that price took out this low or this demand support zone, which price took out at this point here. So you find out that price took out this this point, this demand zone, and went down to the last demand or support level area here, which you can see this point here, which the market went here and started giving us a obvious buy. So can you see, guys, that this was a buy? Can you see this was the buy the market was giving us? You can see where this market was buying from, guys. I decided to go down to the daily chart so that it will be clear to you guys and you see reasons with me why the market was buying from that place. So it's a very strong buy, obviously very strong, massive buy. So I was not able to catch the buy at that point, so I missed the entry. But it was an obvious and a very good buy. All right. So that was why the market was buying at that point. So you can also, if we zoom out, you'll find out that, like I said, there were a lot of liquidity that was resting. Obviously, that we can see, market was placing a lot of the market liquidities that was resting at the previous or pivot point of every swing highs and low. So you can see here that we had market liquidity. This was a very good area. Okay, so you can see this was a very good swing high. Okay, so and yeah, market came to this place. If you look at here, there was a gap that was supposed to be filled. So we had a fair value gap around that point here. So we had a very nice gap, a level around that point, which you can see. Okay, so we had a very good gap level. Let me zoom out. So there was a gap that was resting. You can see we had another block. You can see this candle. So there was a gap. Okay, there was a gap that was resting out around that point. So excuse me. So there was a gap resting around this point here, which the market came to fill those gaps, and which you can see the market dropped this drop and came full back again to go to and mitigate this other block around this point here. Okay, so this other block that was around this point here. So it was obvious that markets had to go to tap into that other block with a gap there, and you can see how the market dropped nicely. Okay, and that's, you can see here that this demand here, this was what I was talking about. So you can see that buyer that went into this market here, they were induced at the moment there. Okay, price had to, or market had to induce buyers that entered around this point here. So buyers were taken out of market at this point. Okay, so you can see with this candle, so they really need to take out liquidity. All right, so they have to take out liquidity from this point and they have to push it down before giving the main buy market move. All right, so you can also see that this was what I'm trying to give us a breakdown so we understand reasons why I'm looking out for a market sell on this chart, on this asset. Because if you take a look at it, yes, in as much as we are buying, but the market needs to take out liquidity. So we had a lot of liquidity resting here, and the market is a sell because look at the high. This was our high, and this is our high. You can see this, the first high, second high, and this high. So you can tell this market is what we have swings high, which is already a structure for us to tell this market is going to go down. So, but we are actually looking at a very good areas that markets, we expect the market to sell from. Okay, we expect the market to drop from that point. So now let's go back to our now let's go to our charts. The time frame which I was using initially, the 8 hours time frame. So let's use that. Okay, so now so guys, now here we are on the 8 hours time frame. So we can see I am also looking for a sell continuation. Okay, I'm looking for a sell continuation in this market because if you see that we have, this is a very nice order block market has left, and we also have another one above here. You can see this one here. So obviously, if price to come to this one here, we expect the market to sell off from that point. So at this point, but we need to refine our entries. Okay, so we need to refine our entry. And how do I do that? So that brings me going to the lower time frame. So I don't really go the lower time frames I use, I don't go beyond the 30 minutes or 15 minutes. So, or I can even use the 1 hour. So, but since I'm starting my analysis on 8 hours, so I can use the 1 hour, and as I can also use the 30 minutes. Okay, so let's go to, we are going to be looking at the two. So I'll go to 1 hour and 30 minutes time frame. So let's use the 30 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes time frame. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Or we can even use the 2 hours, but let me use the 1 hour time frame. So let me use the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so guys, can you see this now? So we are on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, obviously what we are saying, can you see our zone? You can see where our zone is resting. Yeah, this is our zone. All right. So, but you can see that along the way we have a lot of this is 1 hour order blocks, and we can also see that we also had another order block level resting here before this. So what I'll do is I'll capture this point here. So this is our zone, don't forget. So if price should tap into this box here, so we'll wait for confirmations entry. Okay, because you can see here that market took out, there was liquidity resting here. You can see this. This was support liquidity. This was support liquidity resting here. You can see. So there was liquidity that was resting at this point here. So the market is trying to take out liquidity. So that is why it's giving this buy back to this point. Okay, that's why the market is giving the buy back to our points, okay, or our zone rather. So we had some buy liquidity. So price is heading to this point where this our box, where this box is. Okay, where the box is right now, price is heading there. That is where the market is heading to. Where this box, yeah, you can see. So this is where the market is heading to. But don't forget, I said we have this other block level resting there, and we also have other block, this one around, but I feel price might not respect this one here. This other block here might be ignored. Okay, so my price might ignore this one and head towards this zone here, but this zone is a very strong zone. So price might head to this zone here before they sell to the downside. So these are the things we're expecting to see in the market. Okay, so that is that for that on this 25th. So I'm taking my time, guys, to show you how I work on my entry. So I will look for entry confirmations. When price head to this point here, when price head to this my zone, so what I'll be looking for is my entry confirmation. So what actually prompts me to get entry into this market. So I'll be looking for entry confirmations around this point here. When price gets into this region, into this zone. So my entry confirmations will matter. So what I'll be seeing, or what I'm expecting, is liquidity taking out, okay, something like this. Okay, so this is a very good and good price pattern. Okay, that is talking about liquidity. So buy side, buy side liquidity taking out. So for against the buyers. Okay, so when I see this, is a very good confirmations to go into the market, and you're expecting it to clear out all these, take out all this liquidity resting here. So for the market to move successfully to the downside. Okay, so it's going to be a really nice for the downside. So it only takes patience. Okay, so if you're patient enough, we are going to ride we are going to ride this market very, very well. So I'm waiting patiently, guys. So it's not yet on our zone. So in this case now, what we need, guys, is maximum patience in this market. Okay, so that is that for that, guys. So let me see if I can do one more chart view for us so that we can understand what I just said more clearer. Okay, so I think I'll do one more chart view. Okay, so one more chart view for us to be clear. Okay, so let's look at let me pick out an asset. Okay, let me take P75. V75X. All right, so this is V75X. Okay, so here we are on this asset. Okay, so now guys, let's look at this market, V75X. So now this, okay, sorry guys, let me use the this is 1 hour time frame. So let me go to the time frame higher than this. So I'll use the 8 hours time frame. So I think 8 hours time frame will be good. Okay, now let me use the 8 hours time frame. So now here we are on the 8 hours time frame. We're on the 8 hours time frame on this VIX75X. I mean to say, this is VIX75X. So we are on the 8 hours time frame. Okay, so guys, we don't really need much, just very simple and it's clear to understand. Okay, now we are looking at our main directional trend, which what we can see here is this market moving down. So it's obvious that market was going down. You can see that we had market taking out this high here. Okay, so this high here was taken out and market had to induce buyers around this point here. So thinking the market is going to buy, not knowing that the market was set for a reversal to the downside. And after market pushed down, took out this support, or rather this low, okay? So with this bearish move, and also took out this next support zone. So with seeing all these scenarios, it's a clear signal that this market is pushing down. So we have seen the market is a bearish down move already. So that being said, so because I told you guys that the first thing you always need to always determine in your market is the trend of the market, the chart, the trend of that particular market. Okay, so now you can see that now obviously currently there is something going on in this particular area now. Okay, there's something happening around this point here. There's something happening around this region right now. Okay, now which I'm going to take my time to explain. So I want to show you guys something that is very, very interesting going on around that place now. So now let's look at the this is 8 hours time frame. I want to look at daily charts. Okay, so permit me to look at the daily chart, guys. So let's look at the daily chart of this great asset. So let's go to our daily chart on this. So let's look at the daily market chart. Okay, so guys, you can see this now. I think this is more clear. Now, another tips again you need to take is whenever you open a chart and you can't figure out actually what the market is doing on that particular market chart, just go to the next chart so that you can actually get what the market is doing so that you will be clear, okay, for clearer view, because you need a clear view of the market before you make your decisions so that you don't lose, because many traders are fall victim of that, not making looking at the market for clearer view of understanding, okay, so that you don't just rush into the market and place your trade, place your buy and sell just like that, okay. So you just need to take your time gradually and look at the market, okay. So now it's not a waste of time, because many traders may feel like it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. Now looking at this here, this market now took out this low, okay. So we had price taking out this low here, okay. So and after price took out this low, gave this buy to induce buyers, okay. So at this point, buyers entered here. Those are entered for a buy. So the moment they entered at this buy here, you can see how the market pushed down again, okay. How it went down and now started buying around this demand zone. Yeah, but there was a gap there, you can see. Now, market had to come to where the gap is, because we had a gap or imbalance there. So which the market came to fill those imbalance and gave a sell side liquidity, because you can see how to take out liquidity for sellers and market started buying. So, but if you look at this now, I think this is clear for us to see that the market here is doing something here which is not clear. But we want the market, because I told you the market is a sell. All right, so we have a sell market, which obviously we know about that, which you can see that the market trend here is a sell market. Okay, but the market obviously is a sell market. So look at what I said. See the market move. So the market is a sell trend, but the market where it's resting currently now, it's not a very nice area or a very nice point. Now let's let's look at the our previous chart, which is the 8 hours time frame. So let's go to the 8 hours time frame, which we were on before. So I've shown you guys now why this market was buying from that point. So I want to show you guys something on the 8 hours time frame. Now, can you see this, guys? That can you see around this point here that the market was now it's trying to make a buy. What I can see here is the market is still trying to give a buy. Okay. Now, at this point where it is here now, there are liquidity, that is a minor resistance zone, which is here. What I'm seeing here is the market is trying to give a buy to clear this liquidity, then obviously going to mitigate this other block here and this one around this point here. So that's why I can obviously see here this market is trying to take out this coming down to this other block here, then trying to take out liquidity, then push to this zone, this first other block with gap here and this one above. So maybe price coming to this point, either of this level will determine our selling of this market. Okay, either that point or this point here. So that's what I see, because if you look at the chart, if you look at our market trend, you find out that we have a lot of gaps that the market needs to fill. Bearish gap, which you can see here, you can see a lot of them around this point here. So which the market needs to come to fill in those gap. So that's what I'm actually seeing around this point here. So I want price to come to this point, this other block here. So if price should successfully comes here, then we can determine ourselves. But first of all, now let's go to the lower time frame. Also, I will use 1 hour or 30 minutes. So either the 1 hour 30 minutes. So I think that will be very good for us to determine what we are looking for. Okay, so we are on the 1 hour time frame. So let's get our bias or our judge on the 1 hour time frame. So let me delete this. Okay. So we can see this, that liquidity was taken out and price had to come to this. Let me look. Okay, so price had to come to take this support here. You can see, guys, what I said so far. So this market is going to give is an obvious buy. The market is going to give a buy. Okay, so market now came to this point here. So market price now came to this point. So where this other block is, so price came there, and now you can see it's buying. So I feel this market will take out this because we have liquidity resting above. You can see what I show you guys on the 8 hours time frame. So we have liquidity resting above this area. So obviously, if this buy is a very good buy, it might be a buy that will break above that liquidity, going to mitigate that other block which I show you guys on the 8 hours time frame. Okay, so you can see, so it's obvious liquidity level which I feel the market wants to take out. Okay, it wants to take out liquidity to go and mitigate that other block we find or we saw on 8 hours. So most times it's difficult as well for market to take out or price to take out liquidity resting here. So price might find it difficult to take it out. But whichever one it turns out to be, so we are going to also watch. As you trade, you also watch and observe. So we're going to see how price take out liquidity here. If we successfully clear the liquidity, then we are going to be expecting our sell around that point where I marked on the 8-hour time frame. So traders, we are going to be ending this video here. I hope you guys got a lot of benefit from this very wonderful video I just did. So make sure you backtest this very well. Okay, backtest it properly, try it, go to your charts, try it several times to master this so that you understand how this thing works. Okay, so if you have your question, don't forget to always drop your question on the description, on the comment section. So when I come, I'm going to also attend to your question. Remember that I said you are trying to build a very massive communities and huge traders that will make it in this 2024. Okay, so our goal is to build traders that will make it in this 2024. So I know you're going to be one of them. So don't forget to also like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys, and wait for the next video. Turn on the notification bell now. All right.